Kelly and I are just on our way. This is Kelly, by the way, my roommate. Maybe we'll do like a roomie video one day or something.
I'm down.
Hey everyone, it's your girl, Ayla Mode. And today is June 1st. That makes it the first day of Pride Month here in Toronto. And my roomie and I are gonna run down to City Hall and catch the flag raising. And what a great way to kick off Pride Month. So yeah, just trying to find our way downtown. We're a bit behind track, so God knows if we'll actually make it there on time. But they usually have like readings and stuff at these kinds of events, so I imagine that it'll take a while before they actually raise the flags. We should be there in time for that.
And we need to come together and recognize that what has happened in our city is historic. There is no precedent, no template of feeling that we can draw upon. And we need to recognize that every single way that we grieve and rise from this tragedy is okay. There is no right or wrong answer. And there will be years ahead of us where we will have to sort out and find our way forward as a community. But I know we will be able to do it because we will do it together.
Well, that was the flag raising, and Kelly and I got free food, which never hurts. Thankfully, we snagged the last veggie burger. Pride Toronto, get more veggie burgers. So, Kelly, what did you think of the Pride flag raising?
I thought it was pretty good. It's my first Pride flag raising, and yeah, like we both agree.
Yeah, it was definitely the first time I've ever been, so it was like a really cool experience that way. That being said, it's very interesting how they did things. Like, they did it on the roof of City Hall, which is an irregular shape in a very narrow angle. Yeah, it's like imagine cutting a large circle into a rectangle and then using one of the like corners of the rectangle that's left over. Like, it was very narrow. So it was like actually very difficult to see or hear a lot of what was going on. Like, it was a very limited space, and even the small space that it already was, they cut it in half.
Yeah, like they had all the media people.
Yeah, the media people completely cut off, allowing space for like the public to come in, which I can understand. You want to be able to get like a good shot, you need to be able to like hear what's going on so that way we can show it to more people, but we have Nathan Phillips Square, which is a huge, massive public square. We even have like a permanent stage built in it, and like it was just completely not utilized.
Yeah, and like there was someone who was complaining about it pretty vocally too, and
which is understandable. Like it's not like they were causing like a ruckus, but they were just shouting out like, hey, how like we're trying to create a space for inclusion, and how do we do this when we're not allowing even the amount of people who showed up to be able to properly see or hear? Because that being said as well, they had really poor speaker systems, so we couldn't even really hear what they were saying.
Yeah, it was very quiet, and there was like, I don't know, it was like 20 feet by 20 feet space, which is not a lot. Like, there's only, I don't know.
Yeah, like trucks would drive by, you couldn't hear what was happening. Cops would walk by and their walkie-talkies would be louder than the speakers.
Yeah.
So it was like very kind of difficult and like frustrating that way.
Yeah. It was still cool. It was still exciting to see it happen and like see the flag, and there's like the trans flag too, which was really awesome.
For sure.
But like, it definitely could have been better in terms of like how they use the space, because like you said, like the square is literally right, like it was like right there. Yeah, like this is how it's like a weird shape, you know?
So the like media cutoff was like right here all the way through, and like literally this entire corner was where the whole celebration was done, as you saw. Yet we have all of this in a massive permanent stage.
Like, why weren't we just like right over
Yeah,
there
like
in the
a
square?
massive space, absolutely
Yeah.
massive space,
And-
and like none of it was utilized.
Yeah, and it was just like, it was free. It's not like it was like, being used by somebody else at the time, so I
For
don't
sure.
get it. Yeah, I'm definitely happy about it. Like, overall, I'm happy that Pride exists and everything.
And I'm happy for friends that joined me. Well, I'm sorry that I didn't show more of the actual like speech. I wish that I could, but again, we could hardly hear it ourselves. But yeah, I hope that you enjoyed joining us for the start of Pride Month. How fucking exciting. And until next time, remember to keep your pencil sharp and your mind sharper. Ciao!
Bye. It's stay gay.